As you can probably hear, it's a rainy day, and I drove the truck yesterday, and I've been having this problem. I've heard it's a pretty common problem with Chevys and GMCs and all that kind of stuff. What's happening is when I do the AC on this truck, don't matter what the controls are, I keep them the same. Like, I don't like the switch thing. And as you can tell, my vents are blocked off on the driver's side because it blows out like the hottest right here, and then it'll blow cold on the passenger side. So I've done a little bit of research, and I did find a thing I'm going to actually try. And it was, I looked at a few different things on the internet saying it could be the door actuator, it could be the like adjustment, and hopefully, like this one shows, it might be the just a recalibration on it. So the way this page, I can I'll post a link to this site in the bottom in the description, but it shows how to do it for the you know, the regular, I don't know what you call it, manual controls, or these climate controls. So I'm just going to follow it for the climate control, since that's what I have. And basically all you end up doing is it tells you where to put the climate control at, which is, I'll show in just a minute. And then you turn the ignition back off, and you remove the 10 amp fuse under the hood. It shows for the HVAC, and it says it could vary from year to year, so I'll find where mine is, and then I'll, you know, like I said, I'll get all that in here. And then, let's see, it says leave it out for a minute, I think it is up here. Yeah, for 1 minute, or you can disconnect the battery, but I'd rather just do the fuse because I don't want to have to do all my presets on my radio and all that stuff if I don't have to. And so I'm going to do that, and then it says, you know, redo, put everything back on, and then it says start the engine with the auto AC controls, and it'll automatically go back to 74 degrees is what it's showing. We'll see if that's true. And let's see, it says don't touch the controls at all. Like, so after we do that, we won't be touching it. It said let it run for 1 to 2 minutes, so I'll probably let it run for 2 minutes. And then it says turn the ignition off for 10 seconds, but no more than 30, and then restart it. So I mean, it seems kind of weird, but that's what we're going to try. So I'll go ahead and put this on auto. Just turn the ignition on. Let's see. I'll turn my radio down. I'm just going to go ahead and hit auto. So it's going to do whatever it's doing. And I'm going to go ahead and cut it back off. And just, I'm going to go ahead and take the key out. It didn't say to leave it in or not, so we'll see what happens with that. So I'm going to find the fuse under the hood, and then I might check here to see if there's one here. But according to that website, it might just be under the hood. And if anyone, just a little side note, if anyone knows anything else I could do besides just spraying WD-40 on these hinges for this, my door, if you can, the driver's side's the only one that does it. I mean, when I put the WD-40 on it, you know, it stops for a little bit, but it doesn't for long. So, alright, so under the hood, I got spider webs because I don't drive this thing very often. So your fuse panel will be right to the driver's side. If you're looking at the thing, it's right over here. So let's get this cover off. Underneath the cover, like this comes straight off like that. You have all your like little instructions and stuff. So, alright, on this one, like I said, this is a 07 to 13, just a 1500. It shows, if you can see right down here, it says 40 HVAC, and I'm guessing that means batteries, B-A-T-T, and it's supposed to be a 10 amp fuse. So 40 is right here. So we'll just find that. Let's see if it shows it. If I can put this somewhere where it ain't gonna fall. There we go. So it'd be these 4. So this one right here, this 10 amp fuse. So I don't know if I can get that with my hand or not. Go ahead and take this fuse out. Okay, it's just one of these small fuses. So we're going, it goes right there up under that one with the 2. I'm gonna just set it right there, and then we're gonna wait for a minute like it shows. So I'll just set an alarm or a timer, stopwatch. Okay. Alright. Went in and decided I'd go with the 2 minutes. Just to be safe. It's not really that much longer. So go ahead and reinsert the 10 amp fuse where it belongs. That in there. I will move this just in case we have to start the engine. Just put it right here. Okay. Okay, now we'll go back to that website to make sure we do it exactly. Go back to this website so we know that we're doing it exactly like it says. Okay, take it out, for a minute, and then install it back and reconnect the battery. But we didn't do the battery; we just done the fuse. So it says start the engine, and on the auto system, which is what this one is, they will go back to 74 degrees. It says don't touch it, let it run for 1 to 2 minutes, and then turn it off for 10 seconds. At least 10 to 30, but no more than 30. And then we'll restart it. So I'm gonna go ahead and start it and let it run. And it did re-go to 74. And so we'll go ahead and set our thing for 2 minutes. Just let that do whatever it's going to do. And if anyone knows a way to cut this off, the low tire pressure sensor, my tires don't have the sensors in them because I've traded wheels so many times. If anyone knows a way to do that, I have a tuner, but it doesn't show anything about that. So if there's like a little hack somehow, just let me know in the comments, and I'll see if I can get that fixed. It's kind of irritating. So it's been close enough to 2 minutes. I'm just going to reset that. Whenever I turn it off, I'm going to go ahead and set the timer for 10, or set it and let it get to 10, and then I'll probably let it get to 15 or so, and then start it back. So here we go. Okay, we turned it off. Let it sit for at least 10 seconds, but no more than 30. We'll let it get to about 15, then I'll start it back, and then we can test out our AC. So it's at 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm going to go ahead and start it. Okay. So it's no more than 30 seconds. Let's see. Number 30, restart the engine and test the AC controls. So we're going to go ahead and test to see if it works. I don't like the passenger, so I'm going to go ahead and cut that off. And so 74, I'm going to go ahead and go to the lowest it can go, which I believe is 60. Okay, it's at 60. We'll turn the fan up. And I'll have it on just top. Because I never really noticed it underneath. That's really loud, I'm sure you can't hear me. I never really noticed the hot air underneath or cold air, because I actually ran my lights, let's see, my speaker wire. I'm not sure if you can really see up under there, through there, so I get a little bit of a draft anyways, which is not a big deal for me. But so far it seems like it's cold air coming out of all of them. But I'll probably do a update video if this worked or not. It probably won't be in this video, but this is a video on how to recalibrate it. So before you replace the actuator door or the motor for it or whatever else is down there, just give this a try and test it out for a week or so and see if this helped. So, 'cause that's what I'm doing right now. So this is my first step of trying to fix this problem. So just to stay tuned, you can subscribe and drop a like, please. Thanks for watching.